Invasive plants to avoid in your garden and what to plant instead. When you stroll through the garden center and spot a lush, fast-growing plant on sale, it might seem like the perfect addition to your landscape. But sometimes, the prettiest plants are the most dangerous, at least to your garden's health. Invasive plants might look harmless, but they can silently overtake your yard, crowd out native plants, and even harm local wildlife. And once they take root, they're not easy to control. In this video, we'll explore what makes a plant invasive, why it matters, and which common offenders to avoid in your garden. Number 1. English ivy. English ivy may look charming climbing up brick walls or trees, but it's a serious invader. This evergreen vine quickly forms dense mats that smother other plants and block sunlight. When it climbs trees, it can weigh them down, making them vulnerable to disease or wind damage. Its roots spread aggressively underground and are hard to eradicate once established. Ivy often escapes from cultivated areas into nearby forests, where it displaces native ground cover and weakens the health of trees. Instead, try native vines like crossvine or coral honeysuckle. Number 2. Japanese honeysuckle. Sweet-smelling and fast-growing, Japanese honeysuckle has become one of the most invasive plants in the southeastern United States. Its vines twist around trees, shrubs, and fences, eventually strangling or shading out native plants. It spreads both by runners and seeds, forming dense thickets. Once established, it's tough to remove. Native alternatives, such as trumpet honeysuckle or passionflower, offer similar beauty without the destruction. Number 3. Purple loosestrife. This wetland plant with tall purple spikes looks stunning, but don't let its beauty fool you. Purple loosestrife can spread rapidly in moist areas, clogging waterways and displacing native wetland plants. It's especially harmful to local ecosystems because it reduces habitats for fish and birds. Despite being banned in several US states, it still shows up in nurseries. Choose blazing star or bee balm instead for pollinator-friendly purple blooms. Number 4. Bishop's weed. Also known as goutweed or snow on the mountain, bishop's weed spreads like wildfire through underground rhizomes. Gardeners plant it for its variegated foliage, but it quickly outgrows its welcome, overtaking flower beds, edging, and shaded areas. Pulling it only stimulates more growth unless you remove every bit of root. A better choice for shade-loving ground cover would be wild ginger, Asarum canadense, or foam flower. Number 5. Chinese Wisteria. With cascading lavender blooms, Chinese Wisteria is a showstopper, but also a garden bully. It grows with alarming speed, wrapping around structures and trees, sometimes even pulling them down. Its thick roots can damage foundations, and its seedlings sprout up far from the original plant. Opt instead for American Wisteria, which is better behaved and still beautiful. Number 6. Running bamboo. Looking for privacy? Bamboo might seem like a dream, but running varieties quickly become a homeowner's worst nightmare. These bamboos spread through underground rhizomes and can crack sidewalks, cross property lines, and take over entire yards. Containment is tricky and expensive. If you must grow bamboo, stick to clumping types, such as Bambusa multiplex, or better yet, use native ornamental grasses like switchgrass. Number 7. Mint. Mint might be tasty in your tea, but it's best grown in pots, never in the ground. Once established, it spreads aggressively through roots and stems, crowding out neighboring plants. Even regular harvesting won't slow it down. The scent may be appealing to people and pollinators alike, but unless you're prepared to constantly battle it, keep it contained. For a more manageable herb garden, grow lemon balm or oregano in pots instead. Number 8. Creeping Jenny. Creeping Jenny creates a lush golden carpet, but it doesn't know when to stop. It spreads rapidly along the ground, especially in moist areas, and can overwhelm flower beds or escape into wild areas. While its trailing vines look nice when spilling from containers, in the ground they become invasive. For a similar trailing effect without the aggression, try golden sedum or sweet woodruff. Number 9. Japanese barberry. A common landscaping shrub, Japanese barberry is often sold for its reddish foliage and thorny branches. However, it's invasive in many parts of the US, particularly in the Northeast. It forms dense thickets that displace native plants and create a haven for ticks. It also alters soil pH and composition. Instead, plant ninebark or native viburnums to get colorful foliage without the ecological damage. Number 10. Norway Maple. Norway maple may seem like a strong, shade-giving tree, but it's an ecological troublemaker. Its dense canopy prevents sunlight from reaching anything below it, and its shallow roots outcompete other plants for water and nutrients. It has become invasive in forests, where it replaces native maples and alters understory growth. Choose native alternatives, such as sugar maple or red maple, for a better ecological balance. Avoiding invasive plants is one of the best ways to protect your garden and your local ecosystem. By choosing beautiful, non-invasive alternatives, you're not just planting smarter, you're gardening with purpose. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with any invasives you've battled in your garden. And if you're ready to take your landscape to the next level, check out this video, Plants That Transform Your Home, for bold, beautiful ideas that bring instant curb appeal. And remember, life is better when you garden.